We welcome you. We are so thankful that you are here. And as the IREM Georgia and the Industry Partner Program session today, we want you to know how you can get your partnership with IREM Georgia to help your business and for you to get the most out of your business. And we are very thankful that we have amazing people to help us with this. And I am going to have to start the video, but I'm going to introduce Jonathan Kern while I let him get going with this and I work on my technical things.
Well, thank you, Deborah. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. I see some familiar faces. For those of you about to check this presentation for a second or even third or fourth time, I apologize. The idea is to get better at these things. We'll see if that's true or not today. And thank you to Deborah for keeping the arrows flying straight, so to speak. We'll get started in just a second here. All right. Well, thanks everybody for joining today. This is the IREM presentation on our industry partner program and getting the most out of being an industry partner of IREM Georgia. And I first want to stress most of all that this is a very unique program, different from most of the others in the industry. You guys have been in those rat races with those other trade organizations that just allow everybody in and you are one amongst a room full of people. That's not what you're going to get out of IREM. You're going to get something completely different. So your IREM industry partner committee is myself, and I'm director of ancillary services at Cortland. And my counterpart is, of course, Valerie Knight, who's a regional manager at Cushman and Wakefield. Our contact info, our email is up on there. For anybody who's first time and hasn't communicated with us before, shoot myself or Valerie a quick email. We'll make sure to get you all our contact info, cell numbers, so we can text and everything else. Just some quick Zoom meeting protocols in there. I think at this point, everybody knows Zoom better than their own house at this point, don't they? So this is our industry partner program. You have exclusivity and you have been vetted and recommended by our members, and that is a huge thing. That is how every one of our members knows that you are a good vendor already. You're doing business with IREM members today, probably yesterday. A couple of us may owe you on invoices right now. So we're getting those worked out though. So this partnership is special. We only allow one industry partner for every 10 members and 2 per category. So that's a huge piece that separates this from the other trade organizations out there. You are not one voice in a room full of voices. You are one of maybe 2. And our partners are encouraged to cultivate relationships with our members. And there's some exciting news coming today on some in-person events. So it's happening. We're getting back out there. We are going to see each other in person again. Everybody get your haircuts or whatever you need to do because we're meeting in person. All right. Our partners are the best in their fields. We rely on you. We run to you, and we thank you for your sponsorship. Okay, we're almost done with COVID. So for those of you that don't know, there was this thing called COVID, and we'll give you some ways to post on our website. And Deborah is great about sending the email blast and teaching you guys how to get the most out of the website. So we'll talk a little bit more about that. Oh, and most importantly, on the IREM Georgia website, and we'll show you how to get there shortly, you've got the ability to do a personalized video, and you've got some great examples on that. John Rebels, if you haven't seen it, I think most of you have either seen it or Deborah has sent it to you, is a great example of how to do your personalized video for your organization. And Deborah is great on social media. So we would love to do a spotlight with you guys on social media. Just reach out to Deborah and use these hashtags. They're the ways to let all of our members see you on social media.
And also, if I could just interject here.
Please.
It's a nice way to say interrupt. Would love to say that Jonathan Sarr with Market Me Social is actually someone who helps me every single week. I'll send him information. He gets it out there. We're very, very close. He's been a partner with us for years, and he knows how to promote and work with companies to help them be better with their social marketing, digital marketing. And if you need his services, he is listed as one of our partners under the industry partner directory. And truly, I am not great at social media. And we do have a committee that's under PR, and they help us a little bit. I do post. And then next year, we'll be looking for volunteers that love it, can do it, that have an extra hour every week, that would want to do it. And you being able to promote yourself and tagging yourself is good. Then send it to us as well, and we'll make sure it gets on there. But I just want to clarify that. I can't take credit when I know I'm not great at something. But thank you, Jonathan Kern, for thinking I am.
Thank you, Deborah. All right, so here is how you navigate to IREM Georgia, or simply iremgeorgia.org. And you'll see at those top group of tabs, the industry partners section, and you can easily navigate down to our directory. Easy as could be. All right, so you're seeing some examples of our industry partners from the directory. And just to hone in, there's the John Rebel with Higginbotham HR. And for that brief personalized video, you can just hover over his face there and click on it and get that example.
And we have Scott Wieland here today. Wieland? Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. And he does a lot of continuing ed credit courses as well. So if we could get those about a week to 2 weeks in advance, we would love to promote them, Scott.
Okay, that'd be great. Good to know. Thanks, Deborah.
Absolutely.
All right, so here's how to get started. You're attending an event already. You're doing that today, and you're going to want to print out the 2021 schedule and save all the events to your calendar. That is, again, on iremgeorgia.org. And you're going to want to identify the targets, the people and companies that you just want to take down. And you're going to line them up in your sites, and you're going to take them down. And then you're going to use your network and ask others to refer someone to you. And so, again, be creative. You're going to want to find a creative, memorable way to introduce yourself. Be patient. All of our members are extremely busy. All of you know this already, so you know persistence and consistency will pay off. And once contact occurs, make sure to check in regularly and use your common sense regarding frequency of contact. Be personable. Everybody knows that post-COVID, nobody wants you all up on them. So keep the conversation about professional topics, remain friendly, and maintain that social distancing guidelines. And then avoid hasty opinions and judgments. and rely on your first impression and gut instincts about people. Ask questions and focus on making these transformational relationships. Give those well-placed, genuine compliments. I love them. Every IREM Georgia member loves the well-placed compliments. And if you're on the phone, take notes. If you're in person, get their business card and take notes on the card. These are all great ways to make those lasting relationships. For everybody in sales for the first time, please don't use me as your way to start an elevator speech. But all of you know this by now, how to give an elevator speech, 1 to 2 minutes, ask a question, and if virtually, you may want to offer a promo to IREM members. That's a great way to place your business advantageously.
Jonathan, I was wondering if any of our sponsors are on today's session with the industry partner orientation.
We have 2 partners that I see right now. We've got Vanessa Cox with Ready Carpet.
Woo-hoo!
And Jerome McGee with Blue Sky.
Woo-hoo!
And I think,
Well,
correct me if I'm wrong, Deborah, but TJ is going to be on as well with Entrada, but I haven't seen him yet.
and I haven't seen them either, but I thought maybe you could ask one of them to do their infomercial that they practiced with you on.
Sure, I'd love to. Who's volunteering, Vanessa or Jerome?
Come on, it's worth 10,000 IREM Georgia bucks. And we'll tell you all about that later. Give yourself an infomercial. Jerome, where are you? Vanessa,
want to give us your elevator?
I can give you one. I'm driving right now, so
Sure.
So I'm not going to turn my camera on.
Okay, well, I'm turning the stopwatch on. Here we go. Let's go.
Wait, you want to be actual 2 minutes? Okay, all right, here you go.
Well,
You ready?
1 to 2 minutes is fine. We just want to get to know you, and this is an elevator speech. He's practiced it. Let's hear you, Jerome. Go.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Jerome McGee with Blue Sky Restoration. It's great to see y'all's faces. We've been stuck inside for so long. It's great to get back out and start doing things, even though we're on Zoom right now. But just to give you a little idea of who we are, Blue Sky Restoration is a full service restoration company. We stretch from coast to coast. We're in 34 states. We work with national partners, property management companies, commercial real estate groups, and just really fixing their buildings. We like to say we fix broken buildings. We specialize in environmental and mold cleanup. So if you ever have a situation where there is some sort of growth on your walls, on your floor, wherever, call us. We can help. We can do consultation. We can do the remediation. We can do a lot of things for you guys when it comes to the cleanup of all sorts of just different things, COVID, radon, any sort of growth. I'm not allowed to say mold, so I'm gonna stop saying that. But really, give me a call. We're here to help. I can help you guys in all sorts of areas across the country. So there you go.
Woohoo! 1 minute and 11 seconds, and now we know Jerome with Blue Sky. Woohoo! I'm
Great
a country
job,
girl.
Jerome.
Sorry, guys. Good job.
I love your energy. Thank you for that. Jonathan, you should take notes from her on how to bring your energy.
I'm trying. It's an amazing amount of energy to keep up with. So
Lots of coffee, dude. Lots of coffee.
yeah, there's not enough for me. Meaningful and mutually beneficial relationships. And so here are some great ideas on how to keep in contact with our members. Handwritten notes, emails, text messages, in-person meetings, lunches, golf outings. The occasional whiskey is preferred by some of our members. That's always good. Sponsorship opportunities. We've got social media we already talked about. Get those birthdays and anniversaries on your calendars so you can have little opportunities to reach out and have those moments of connection. And make sure to volunteer.
And when is our next volunteer session? Jonathan Kern.
Oh man, I have no idea, Deborah. You tell me.
Hey, does anybody know that answer? If you do,
It's next Friday, and we're planting flowers.
Jerome.
Boom.
Andrea is taking the notes so that we can. She's earning extra IREM Georgia bucks today. But yes, it is a summer of IREM-led community service projects, and we are doing this. It's going to be a global summer of service, 1 day a month, and ours is going to be Truly Well Living with Open Hands. And you have to sign on through the IREM Georgia website, iremga.org, and they only allow 30. So hurry up, sign up. Let's get together. Let's get our hands dirty. And I'm going to wear gloves because I can't handle dirt under my nails. But it's going to be a worthwhile cause and very helpful. So looking forward to it. Please sign up. It's a time for us to all be together. Good job, Jerome. Extra IREM Georgia bucks. 2 times, Andrea.
Man, that's got to be like $1 million IREM Georgia bucks for Jerome, right, Deborah?
10,000 for each time. He did 10,000 for doing his presentation. He has 20,000 for being on camera today during this session, and then 10,000 more for knowing that pop answer.
Flush with cash. This is ridiculous.
It's a way that we end up picking our annual year-end award winners, and we quantify it instead of it being a popularity contest. It's a way for participation encouragement.
And so here's some great ways to promote an event. Some of you have an event going on today. Obtain the membership list. Deborah has the membership list for everyone who has advanced registered for the event. So you can help her by reminding people, preparing an email promo, and also get your company's name out there through that process. So make sure to send those to the program committee and Deborah for approval.
Now that's a big deal. If they get a personal phone call from the sponsors, it's different than mass emailing. And mass emailing, be very careful or you could be on the bad list. You don't want to send over 100 Outlook invites. So Joseph, I'm going to mute Joseph. There we go. And so we want to definitely encourage you when you're sponsoring an event, take time to invite people, personally call our members. You get the membership roster. We split it up with our program committee. We split it up with a lot of different people, but we would love for you when you're paying money to sponsor an event to be able to reach out to folks and invite them and let them know that you are the sponsor and you're calling on behalf of IREM Georgia. So it's a big opportunity, and you can also send something afterwards. And we invite and encourage you to do that as well.
And make sure to post your event on social media. And we already talked about IREM Georgia bucks. I don't know if we can say anything more about them other than we've got some live auctions for door prizes. Those always get wild and raucous at Ansley Golf Club. So I get a little bit scared during the live auctions, but everybody loves them.
Thank you, Jonathan. Does anyone have any questions about them? The next one will tell you how you can use, how you can earn them. So once you look, let us know what questions you may have. We take it for granted that everybody knows what they are. And sometimes we just need different insight, and that helps us explain it better.
I need one of those live in-person events because that's the only way I find out how many IREM Georgia bucks I have.
I know.
I think somebody's embezzling my IREM Georgia bucks, but that's neither here nor there. Well, nobody's doing that.
I got a question. It's probably a dumb question, but I don't do a lot of social media stuff. But if we're using those hashtags, do we need to approve anything that we're going to do and put the hashtag on it with you guys first?
You know what, Jerome? You're selected because you're ethical, you have integrity, you've been screened. We just ask that we stay away from anything that is debatable. But if you're promoting your company and you're promoting an IREM Georgia event, we trust you. You don't need pre-approvement. But if it's a an odd thing. Trust me, it'll show up on our weekly review and we will let you know. But I have no doubt yours will be proper. And that's a very good question. But definitely promote yourself, promote your company, and promote IREM Georgia. Thanks for asking.
Cool.
Just
Thank you.
don't add any of those wild political views that you have.
Because
Jerome.
you know me, I'm so political these days. The only thing I would, yeah, that's me. I'm just gonna stay off the hashtags off my Instagram and leave it to LinkedIn.
We don't have to worry about Jerome. All right, what's next, Deborah? And so here are the quick top 8 do's of net weaving. We like to say net weaving in IREM. So have patience. Your contacts may prefer to come to you. Keep your correspondence positive at all times. Respect that personal space. Don't be like, I think, Lyndon Johnson there. Keep your tone light. Steer clear of hot button topics and wild political views. Be a good listener. Listen more than you speak. And avoid interrupting. And always remember your business cards as we get back to those live in-person events. Thank everyone. Remember, those handwritten notes are always a great way to really show someone how much you care. And once you've achieved your goal, it never stops. You just keep on net weaving. We just keep on net weaving.
One thing, may I interject again?
Oh, please.
Because you did say don't interrupt. So, guys, if you're a partner and you have tried reaching out to a company, we had Sherry Carney. She is amazing. It used to be with Roland. Now it is First Onsite. And there was a message we found out about somehow. It was Dr. Debbie, myself, but she actually shared that she had been trying to get in with a company. My Siri's trying to talk to me. I'm sorry. So anyway, she had been trying for over a couple of years to get into one company, and all it took was Dr. Debbie making one phone call. We can't guarantee the business, but we know people with management companies. We will do our best to get you in, but we definitely don't want you struggling. That's an advantage of being with IREM Georgia. Another thing, we take your industry partner list and directory, any owners, management companies, investors, and employers that are looking for approved vendors. We call our industry partners. We send them our list, and we may do it for people out of state that's coming to Georgia to do business here. And so it's very important that you check the list, make sure your information is correct. And if you don't have a recent one, we'll be sending it out again on this Friday. So please look in your email. It'll be a mass email, and it's an industry partner appreciation email. It will have links to our website. It will also have a printout for everyone to be able to use. And we want it to have your names, your cell number, your email address, and that way, and the categories. And because it's very important that we have a good, clean line of communications. And just giving you a heads up, something that might change at the end of the year. When we started the program, we had 300 members, and we were considered a medium chapter. And we came up with the one partner for every 10 members, 2 per category. And we grandfathered in landscaping and roofing because they had been partners for over 20 years. What has happened is we have now grown to 500 members, and we've exploded in the past year and a half. So because of that, we may take a look at what we're going to allow at the end of the year, but we really try to fill up every category before saturating a specific category. But we do try to encourage finding out the differences. And for instance, our roofing companies, there's 3 roofing companies. They may offer the same things, but one may be unique in one way, and they capitalize on that. We want everybody to be special, uniquely represented, and everybody to get along. And we talk about it because sometimes we're too busy to do all the business there is, and we like to have referrals, and we want them to be the best to refer. So it may change, but it will not happen until we have our new officers and committee chair people on board. And that does have to consist of members. However, we encourage industry partners to join any committee besides membership. Membership, they ask you to tell them the difference between all the different certifications and designations. And it gets very hard and intricate with the details. So other than that, there's 11 committees. So we will find a place for you if you're interested. That's enough from me. Gracias.
Thanks for going through that, Deborah. I definitely wouldn't have been able to make it through that. So again, upcoming events, check out irumgeorgia.org for updates on local events, and remember to make those email and phone invitations. Stay socially connected with IRUM Georgia. You've got all the normal, all the usual suspects here, but remember Market Me Social with Jonathan Saar. You'll see his contact info there on the slide. Snap a picture of it, and he can help you with all things marketing and social media.
And try posting on LinkedIn. I think that you're able to do that. And you can actually go directly in as a fan of IRUM Georgia, but we can't tag you unless you're a fan on Facebook, for instance, or Instagram. So we need you to definitely take the time to become a fan. If you'll take a photo of this screen, that will help. And that way we can tag you, or you can go in and tag yourself and tag others. We really appreciate that.
We love tagging. Oh, that's it. Wow. Thank you, Deborah. Deborah, you're on mute. I saw you trying to say something.
No, I just was going to say, since we have time, is there any way we could go around and everybody introduce themselves?
Sure.
Do I have to do it again?
Yes. You don't have to go in as much detail, Jerome, but and then you tag somebody. Like y'all know me. I've been with IRUM Georgia since 1996. I've been in property management 30 years. I love the Institute of Real Estate Management, and I like the fact that it includes all types of real estate leaders. And we have net weaving and great activities, good people, lifetime friendships. And I'm going to tag Ashley Simeon. Your turn to introduce yourself, Ashley. Go.
Oh, okay. I just joined, so I was like, what's going on? I'm Ashley Simeon, Vice President of Network Connections for IRUM Georgia. Also work for Cousins Properties as a property manager in CR Buildings. Nice to meet you all.
And Ashley, you have to tag somebody and say who's next.
I don't know who all went.
Nobody, just me and you.
Oh, okay, I'm here. Okay, I'm gonna tag Jonathan Saar then.
Yay!
Good morning, everyone. It's good to see you. Can't wait to see everybody in person. Sorry I missed the golf event. Those pictures looked awesome. So Jonathan Saar from Market Me Social, and I work with Ashley and Deborah on all of our public relations and social media posts. And if you ever have any questions, I do training for our IRUM chapter. So I think there's more sessions coming up at some future date that we'll display at some time. But if you ever have any questions, you need anything, just feel free to reach out anytime. I'm here for you guys. And I will tag David Sayers. What's up,
bud?
I
knew you were gonna tag.
Yeah.
But
yeah. I want to hear your voice, bud.
Right. It's good to hear you too. Dave Sayers. I work for Cortland and also have the privilege on being on the program committee here for IRUM Georgia. What? Also, we'll be hosting our upcoming event here for our mid-year economic summit with our 3 superstar panelists. So please feel free to join us at 12 o'clock Eastern, because it's going to be an amazing time. I'm going to go ahead and tag in Melissa and I'm going to make sure I got this right. Menini, do I have that right, Melissa?
Yeah, you did great.
All right.
It's either way, I guess. But yeah, so I'm Melissa. I'm with Yardi Systems. I guess some of you probably know us. We're property management software, and always happy to be here with IREM Georgia. You guys are a fantastic group, and it's just always a good time. So thanks for having us. Oh, and one of our folk is a speaker at the upcoming Economic Update, Madeline Harper. So we're excited to be part of that. Oh, and I got to tag someone else. Okay, wow. Let me see some names here. I am going to tag Scott Weiland.
Hi, everybody. Scott Weiland, Bijan Gargozlu from Innovative Engineering. I apologize for having shorts on today. I guess I should have cut out the bottom part of me. We are forensic engineers, and we basically diagnose sick buildings, including the building envelope and roofing. We also diagnose problems with parking structures. And as Deborah mentioned earlier, we do a lot of training for real estate professionals. So if your organization would like a seminar on one of the topics, including building envelope restoration, just let us know. And Bijan, you want to select somebody?
Joseph Perlman.
Good morning, everybody. This is Joseph Perlman. I'm the regional sales director at Control by Net. We are a cloud-managed video surveillance company based here in Norcross. We also have Remote Guard, where we watch properties overnight remotely. So if anybody's looking for a high-end, state-of-the-art video surveillance system, we're the company for you. And we were sponsors for the golf event as well. So nice to meet everybody, and looking forward to staying in touch with everybody. So I am going to tag, only because you're up next on my list, is Emily. You're muted, Emily.
Sorry, I just realized I have to thank you enough for tagging me, because I was wondering if anybody was going to take any challenge with my last name. So I am Emily Steinbeck with Ludo Plumbing and Septic. I can't tell you how happy I am to be involved in this organization. I had the pleasure of meeting some of you at the golf tournament. It was so good to meet you guys and actually be in person. So I've heard many good things about this organization for years, and I finally get my chance to speak in it. So everything I heard today, about events, about everything, everybody that's here, I can't wait. So I have to tag Miss Newberg.
Hey, Emily, thank you so much. I'm one of the property managers, I think, on David Sayers program commit for our and I've been with my company for 23 years. And I wanted to tell you something. So last week, I got an email from Valerie Knight, who is one of the co-chairs with Jonathan Kern. And in the email that went out to all of the committee chairs or councils, there was about 20 of us on there. And it actually said it included all of the industry partners' email, contact information, the list, and made sure that to remind us that if we needed anything, to make sure we were using members of IREM. So that is proof that IREM does promote within and really wants our property management members to utilize the vetted, wonderful partners that we have in IREM. And I am going to tag Chloe Dean.
Hello, everybody. And shout out, Jerome. I see you in your car. I'm also in mine today. I am Chloe Dean. I'm with A1 Valet Trash, and We are new to IREM, and I just wanted to say thank you to Jonathan and Deborah. This was actually super helpful for me, picking up little nuggets on how to get involved and kind of the 101 of IREM. So really great to meet everybody on today's call. Oh, and then I will tag, I'm trying to see who has not gone yet, Vanessa Cox.
Hi, everyone. Thanks, Chloe. First, I'd like to say I am sorry that I was not able to jump on and introduce myself earlier. Thanks, Jerome, for saving me. I may have been multitasking while listening to the really awesome presentation, but I did get some nuggets of information. Deborah, I did hear you say in sessions that I've attended in the past, net weaving. I love that. I really, really love that. It's so much better than networking. Boring. All right, so my name is Vanessa Willard Cox. I am with Ready Carpet, and as you can see on our background, we're celebrating our 40th year this year. So formed in 1981. I'll go into more details in the next session, but I'm fairly new to IREM, but I have been here in Atlanta, the multifamily industry for 16, 17 years. I joined Ready Carpet in 2020, January 2020. So it's been a really fun year and a half trying to connect with everybody just like this. So cannot wait for in-person events to come back, but I am thrilled to be here today to see each and every one of you. So thanks so much. Oh, I need to pass it on. I'll go with Stephanie.
Thanks, Vanessa. I appreciate that. Hi, everyone. My name is Stephanie Owens, and I am the Regional Sales Executive for Affinity Waste Solutions. We are a valet trash and also a bulk pickup company. I have been in the Atlanta market with the Atlanta Apartment Association for now over 16 years, like Vanessa. But I am new to IREM, which I'm extremely excited because I've always wanted to be a part of IREM. And so now being a part of Affinity Waste Solutions, I can be a part of IREM. So I'm definitely looking forward to the opportunity to grow. So thank you. Who do we have left?
I think Jerome. Did
Jerome?
everybody else get to go already? Yay! Go Jerome. Go Jerome.
Sorry, I was multitasking like Vanessa earlier. And hey, Chloe, you need to teach me how to do my background like that when I'm in the car and on these Zoom calls, because that was kind of cool. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, I didn't want to see have everyone seeing my dirty car.
So my name is Jerome McGee. Obviously, I did my whole blue sky thing a minute ago, but I've been in the industry for about 9-10 years now. Previously with Ferguson, been with Blue Sky for 2 years now, and it's been a ride for sure. So I'm happy to be part of IREM. I've been a part of other associations within the industry for healthcare and Bowman Apartment Association. I'm looking forward to getting involved in IREM. So I'm happy to meet all you guys and look forward to doing some cool things. And it's good to see Jonathan Kern. Haven't seen him in a while.
Good man. Good man. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Hey, do not forget, we've got our main program at 12, and thank you for the sponsorships that are already on here, Jerome and Vanessa. And we are having a membership orientation. So if there's any way at 1:30 you really want to understand what it takes to become a member, y'all are special partners, most everybody. But to be a member, these folks have put in $6,000 to $8,000 to get their certifications. It is a valued certification or designation. And as a member, there's a lot of benefits, but it is for those that are very seriously interested in their career. So you are more than welcome to attend that as well. You may have friends in the industry that you might want to reach out to, because some of our memberships are reciprocated from other organizations. And it's just nice for you to know and for you to be able to connect with somebody that's a member in the management companies and ask them, have they heard about it or have they been to an event lately? And if you bring along someone, you can earn those IREM Georgia bucks as well. So I just want to make sure you guys did know you're invited to attend that too. And I'm so glad you were able to be on here today. Jonathan Kern is our rock star. He's our rock. And Valerie had a medical emergency with her grandmother. So prayers for her. They did go to the hospital last night, so that's why she could not join in. And we do want to get to know everybody as family. This is an extended family. And I know that may sound corny to some of us, but we get prayer requests all the time from our members. And Cheryl Brown is having surgery today. So if you could keep her in your prayers, she's going to be fine. And, but even when she was calling her 100 people to invite them, she literally had 3 requests where people said, please pray for XYZ. And so we're an organization that does care, and we do want to make a difference in other people's lives. And we just appreciate your involvement. We know that you could belong to so many different organizations. Some of you do have multiple organizations that you belong to. That is great. But have a special place in your heart for IREM Georgia so that we can keep our special place for you guys in our hearts too. And Jonathan, did you need to say anything else?
I think you covered it, Deborah. Remember, if you have growth of any kind, to call Jerome. That's a
growth of any kind.
Dude, I can't say mold. I'm not supposed to say mold. I get in trouble.
maybe not any kind. Just
it's moisture. Isn't it moisture
Organic
penetration
growth, right?
or something? Is that what it's called? Moisture
organic growth. OG.
It can be so many different. Some people call it popcorn. Some people call it whatever. We just don't want to say the M word in front of residents or tenants because they get freaked out. So in these presentations, I'm like mold. I'm like, oh crap, I can't say this.
I say mildew. Oh, that's just mildew. It's mildew.
Oh, I like
It's
that,
some product. You can wipe it off. It's just mildew from.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Just wipe it off. Don't breathe it in though.
It's amazing.
Come on.
It is amazing what Clorox in a bottle will do when you go visit somebody's place and you just spray it and wipe it and go, wow.
Oh man.
Hey, okay, let me make a comment. I feel like I have to make a comment. Do not spray it with bleach and Clorox. It's still there.
No,
it just turns it white.
It
just turns the mold white. It doesn't go away.
We're talking about in a tub. We have some people who call it. And it's like the young ones, and they've never used BLEACH to clean with.
Yeah.
So I get what you're saying. Yes, there are certain circumstances where we can use it, but gotcha.
Yes.
Definitely.
First, call Jerome to look at it. He'll tell you whether or not you can spray mold on it.
There you go.
I'll lick it and be like, oh no, that's just mildew.
Yuck. All right, David Sayers, we are super excited about your next presentation, and we're going to learn about IREM things. Kevin Owens just got a big promotion. We're going to put you on pause, and then do y'all have any questions at all?
So what time should we jump back on? I gotta send a couple emails, make some phone calls. Should we jump back on around like noon?
You got it.
About maybe 3 minutes till.
3 to 5 minutes till. Yes, David Sayers.
All right.
Thank you guys. See you in a little bit.
Great to meet
Awesome,
everybody.
guys. Thank
We'll see you in just a
you.
little bit.
Thanks,
Thank
everybody.
you.
Thanks so much, Deborah.
Thank y'all.